Good morning, everyone. I hope everybody's already had breakfast today. Today we will be leaving and check out the hotel. I will do group checkout for everyone, so I make sure everybody's don't have anything left behind the room. Our itinerary for today, we'll have three main destinations. The first one will be the Temple of Literature. It's going to be the first university of Vietnam, and we should be there at around 9:30, and we'll spend like an hour and a half over there. We have lunch reservation at 11:30, and I already give the restaurant everybody's dietary restriction to make sure like there's nothing to worry about. We'll have around an hour and a half in the restaurant and should be at the airport sharp at 4 p.m. to head to Da Nang. All right, does anybody have any questions? If not, then we should be ready to go. Yeah, thank you.
Right, so everyone, now we are approaching the Temple of Literature, and it's only around 3 more minutes before we arrive. And before we arrive, there's something I need to mention for you first, because our bus is a big bus and we're not allowed to park for too long. So everyone, please be ready. Take your belongings with you. And later, we're gonna walk straight to the restaurant. We're not coming back to the van for at least another 3 hours. So please bring anything that you need with you. And when we stop, please ready to get down right away. And when we get down there, I will show you a place where you can have a sit and rest or taking some photo. And I will need to take around 5 minutes to go to buy a ticket for you. And while you are waiting for me, there'll be a lot of street vendors approach you, trying to sell you some small souvenir or something. And my recommendation is not to make any transactions yet, because we only have 5 minutes. And after visiting the temple, I can give you around 5 to 10 minutes for cheap shopping or other vendor if you want. All right, so we are here right in front of the temple, and now we're gonna get down the bus right now. They put a lot of nails in here, and this nail is very old. They're all rusted already. So you know, like when students they try to get out of school by skipping class, they're gonna have to jump through the wall. And then they will stop their arms, stop their feet. You know,
very bad
it's rusted. So yeah, you know, when this nail hits your arm, you do that. Okay.
So hello, welcome back. So ladies and gentlemen, we are now at the inside of the entrance of the Temple of Literature. So we have about 3 hours to really discover and understand the learning spirit of Vietnamese people. And we have time to discuss and find out why education is so important for the nation.
Yes.
So welcome.
Chào tất cả mọi người, và hiện tại bây giờ chúng ta đang đứng ở cổng tam quan và đây sẽ là đường để vào với Văn Miếu. Em xin lưu ý với các anh chị biết cổng vào là một cổng và cổng ra chúng ta sẽ đi đường khác. Em sẽ đợi anh chị sau 2 tiếng ở cổng đằng sau. Chúng ta đến đây là để tham quan nền văn hóa địa phương và tìm hiểu tại sao người Việt Nam lại hiếu học như vậy. Em cảm ơn anh. Bảo vệ ở đấy cho đoàn là không được.
Trong đấy có cái miếu cổ hay nào không?
Đấy có cái miếu ở đấy.
Có miếu và bà con ở đây là
vị thần ở trong đấy.
Cứ ngày rằm mùng 1 là mọi người dân ở đây hay vào.
Bình thường họ cũng vào mà.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we are so lucky this morning we have a little chat with a local woman here. She just entered the temple for worshiping. So this is a traditional practice for local villagers. On the first day and the 15th of the month lunar calendar, so local visitors coming in this entrance, bring along with a bunch of incense and go inside the temple, pray for luck, prosperity, and health. This is a spiritual practice passing down from generation to generation. So, did any girl join the school here?
Yeah, so I share with you that this school at first it is the son of the royals family, but later on opened for everybody, but mainly for boys. But actually in our history there is a case that there was one girl actually pretended to be a boy and study and take exam here, because you know that under the Christian, generation, that women supposed to stay home, taking care of family. They're not allowed to go to school. And she actually lived in 16th, 17th century. She's very good and interested in learning about Confucius process. And so that's the reason why she established herself as a man, studied here, and eventually she got a very excelling result. And she even also got the doctoral degree as well. So later on, when the royal court, they figure out that she was a woman, the emperor, instead of they are very angry, he actually really impressed, and he decided to choose her to kiss the royal family and also the concubine as well. And actually later on she will become one of the very famous Vietnamese figures in the Vietnamese history. But yes, there's one place that one woman will be right here.
Oh, amazing! Wow.
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, on the way to come inside the temple, we see like a couple taking the wedding photo, wedding album. So why are they taking the photo here? So like for the student who graduated from the university here, he got a lot of privilege from the king. Yeah, also a lot of award from the king. And for the one who got the first rank in the exam, one privilege is if he not married yet, they're gonna have a chance to get the arranged marriage from the king to marry the princess, and then later on he become a member in the royal family. And at our back here, there's a host. It's not only like the gift from the king to the student. Yeah, we got it also that we call the husband of the princess is for ma. Yeah, for ma. Yeah, mas means the host. It means like the one who control the horse for the king. Yeah, like the secretary or like the supervisor of the king in the royal family.
Wow. Alright, so everyone, we just visited the temple literature, and I hope that you have a glimpse of the our traditional Confucianism belief and the choice of examinations you have studied here. So may I ask you, what's the highlight for today with you? What have you learned? The most important and impressive thing that you have learned inside the temple? Our culture in general?
In education and about Vietnam's respect for patients, talented people, and teachers.
Thank you very much for your attention. So right now we will start moving to the restaurant to have lunch before we take off to the airport. Okay.